Good morning, everyone. Welcome on into North Dakota Today. Our next guest is an author who emphasizes personal growth while weaving history, movies, psychology, and even popular music like my girl, Taylor Swift. Author Thomas Fellows joins us this morning with more on this creative set of works. Good morning.
Yes, Ashlyn, thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it.
You know, this is kind of a plot twist. I didn't expect to have you on, especially in the realm of Taylor Swift. I'm the resident Swiftie here, so what's going on?
Well, I've been a Swiftie ever since our song came out in 2009. I love the song 22. Is It Over Now is a recent song that I love. So I'm a big Swiftie, and I'm also a fan of Travis Kelce as well. So we'll get into that in a little bit.
Yeah, you're speaking my language. I love to hear it. So tell us about your creative works and how you really align similarly with Taylor Swift.
Yeah, so I was also born in 1989, and I write in the personal narrative style. So we share a few things in common.
So why do you think it's important to focus on vulnerability in the realm of romantic relationships and along those writing styles?
Yes, well, Taylor Swift writes about it in her 2010 song Back to December. She apologizes to an ex-boyfriend who she realized was a really good guy. And David Brooks, who's a mentor of mine, does a lot of good writing in The Road to Character on Love. And in that book, he says, we don't build love, we fall in love out of control. So you have to be a little bit out of control to fall in love. He also quotes Caesar Pavase when he says, you'll be loved the day when you're able to show your weakness without the other person using it to assert his strength.
So from a psychology standpoint, what negative thing do you think can happen as a result of partners not being vulnerable with one another?
Well, vulnerability is huge just in general. I say in the book, when you're vulnerable with someone, there's a connection that cannot be broken. And laying down all your cards, you'll discover that you have the winning hand. The reason why you win is because you allow the other person to see you clearly for the first time, allowing them to assist you when you need assistance, cry with you when you need comfort, and help you stand when you feel as if you cannot bear your own weight.
Interesting. So you said you were a fan of Travis Kelce as well. Why do you
Yes.
think their relationship could last? Why do you think it's real?
I think it's going to work. I learned this from clinical psychologist Jordan Peterson. Both are very high in the personality trait conscientiousness, and they're also very high in industriousness, which means that they're hardworking, diligent, attention to detail. And that's why both of them are so successful in their respective fields today. And if you have somebody that's very high in conscientiousness and very low in conscientiousness in romantic relationships as well as friendships, that relationship is probably not going to work out because the other will feel annoyed by the other.
So if you had one request of Taylor Swift, what would you say it would be?
I would love to help her write her next song, and she can help me write my next book.
And speaking of, where can viewers at home go to find your books?
Barnes & Noble and also on Amazon.
Okay, what keywords do we need to Google?
Just Thomas Fellows.
Okay, thanks. All right, anything else you want to add this morning?
Go Chiefs.
I love it. Okay, thank you so much for joining us.
Let's see have Travis get 3 touchdowns in the game.
Woo! All right, I'm rooting for him too. Thank you again so much, Thomas.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, everybody at home, stick around. Plenty more coming up right here on North Dakota Today, including Cooking with Cashway.